Last night, I found out that pretty soon this planet, our hope, our Mother Earth, will not be able to support life. We won't be able to breathe. We won't be able to swim. We won't be able to walk in the sun. Now, I believe that God made us from this earth with a purpose. To be her ears, to be her eyes. But we stop seeing, and we're not listening. And pretty soon, if we don't open our hearts and our minds, then that's it. The end.
It broke down there during the mid-'80s. The failing of one system, the failing of one way of life that's geared strictly towards money-making, profit, and self-gain, when that breaks down, you have to reevaluate the things that are priorities in your life.
Respect to the infinity posse.
No camera.
We sort of skipped a beat, and we went ahead to develop the factories, and we went ahead to develop very money-hungry societies, and somewhere in there we lost our passion to celebrate life and happiness.
You're not going to get that with your boring rock crap that's been around for years. You know what I mean? It was great for its time, but you've got to move on. The only music that's progressing now is dance music, rave music. You're going to hear new sounds. You're going to hear something new that's going to make you go, whoa, like that, you know? It's the biggest youth movement since punk rock in '76, right? So, you know, close to 20 years, 17 years ago. This is the biggest movement.
Yeah, it's a youth movement, but I think it's so innocent that people don't really know there's a political overtone to it, if there is, you know. But I just think it's the thing where it gets everyone together of all different ages as well. You find a lot of older people there. You know, you see people of 40 and 50 there, and a lot older sometimes.
They're not racist, they're not ageist. And,
exactly.
Because they're hedonists, they're there for themselves and how they feel.
The factory has been many things. It started off as a cabinet-making factory. It was then converted to make ammunition during the First World War. But for the last 5-6 years, it was empty. Until that first big rave. Well, what impressed me was the fact that the kids were really there to just really have a good time. They didn't care about what the space looked like. They were seriously and truly interested in the music, not the environment. They were I don't know, almost drawn to the fact that there was no chairs, there was no comforts, they were there only for the music and no other distractions. If anything, the more the resistance against the rave scene, I think the more the fervor that's added to the movement, the cause. The more you try to suppress something, the more it tends to rear its head. And that's the way I perceive this is going to happen. Where it ends, I don't know. How far it will go, I don't know. If it's a fad or if it really is a sign of the times, we won't know. You can only answer that in retrospect. It might just be a fad, but I think it's probably a little deeper than that. I think it's the beginning of a rebellion of sorts. And no one can really tell how far it's going to go.
I mean, people have always cried, especially in the UK where it's an older scene. They've always been wanting every year, you know, more or less a Mix Mag or DJ Magazine will come out with an article that says, rave is dead, you know, it's declining, it's out. And then you'll go to a show like last year, August '92, the Vision Rave in just outside of London by Popham Airfield, where 40,000 youths from all over England gathered.
I think it's basically because they can go on till, you know, 6, 7 o'clock in the morning. You know, there's not going to be any problems there, which is the whole idea is about raves. Have no problems in there, no attitude, people just go in there, feel free, do whatever you want to do.
What we're doing tonight is creating a promotional package to secure foreign sales and local broadcasters. And hopefully we'll have it out by this fall. Feature-length documentary, your nearest theater.